Hey guys,
Happy Monday.
welcome back to Devotions with Emma and Sammy. We're so excited that you're here. Today we are going to talk about authority. We're going to talk about who's in charge. But first, we're going to go over to Emma for our main idea and verse.
Yes, so our main idea today is who's in charge. And then our verse is from Matthew chapter 28, verse 18. Jesus came and told his disciples, I have been given all authority in heaven and on earth. That's it for our verse. Over to you, Sammy.
Yes, perfect. Okay, so let's talk about authority. Have you ever been, maybe you've been in a classroom and the teacher has to leave and they point to someone and they say, you're in charge. Or maybe you're at your house and you were younger and your family or your parents leave and they point to you or your siblings and they say, you're in charge. So someone is put in charge. And to be in charge means to have authority. But what does authority mean? To have authority means that you have power and that you have privilege and that you decide what happens in that space. So, given authority, that can happen with us, can happen with the people around us, but also God said that Jesus has all authority in heaven and on earth, which is crazy. That's a lot of stuff to have authority over. But that means that when Jesus was on earth, he had authority over disease and sickness. Remember how he healed a lot of people. And he had authority over nature. He calmed storms and he calmed waves. He had authority over sin. He had the authority to forgive sin. He had the authority over his own life to say, I'm going to die. I'm going to be crucified, but then I'm going to rise again. So crazy how he uses this authority. And he has the same authority over our lives, which could feel a little weird because sometimes we don't like it when people are in charge of us. Like if someone tells us what to do, we say, don't tell me what to do. I don't like that. But it's actually such a good thing that Jesus has authority over our lives because look at all the amazing things he's done. And think of how big and knowledgeable and powerful God is. And think of how small we are and how much we don't measure up to God and to Jesus. So it's actually such a good thing that Jesus is in charge, but it still could feel a little bit weird. So for our question today, we are going to have two questions. First, I want you just to think of what Jesus is in charge of. Maybe it's examples from the Bible like we just gave. Maybe it's examples from your own life. Just think of what is Jesus in charge of. And then our second question is maybe you're thinking of something that you are currently in charge of that you don't want to be in charge of anymore. Sometimes it's things that make us really worried or things that make us feel anxious or things that make us feel sad, and we just don't want to be in charge of them anymore. Those are perfect things to give to Jesus to be in charge of. So also think what you want Jesus to be in charge of in your life, something that you want to give him authority over. So two questions. First, what is Jesus in charge of? Second, what do you want Jesus to be in charge of? So pause right now and ask yourself those two questions. All right, welcome back. Thanks for talking about authority and who is in charge with us. We are going to end this lovely devotion with an invitation from Emma.
Yes, so today is World Oceans Day, which is a fun holiday. And to celebrate, we would like to invite you guys to print out this worksheet. It's a hidden pictures activity that is ocean themed, as you can see. So basically you have a picture bank down here, and then you will search for the pictures down here in this bigger picture. So right here is a pineapple. So I looked for a pineapple and I found one right here and I outlined it in red. So that's basically what you're going to do. Some of them are tricky, so it's a nice challenge to get your brain working. Good luck on the invitation today, and that's it from me and Sammy. Bye, guys.
Bye.